Said, as a matter of fact, he interjected in a meeting and said that the Integrity Commission report is coming out and it will lead to resignations and the government will become untenable, or words to that effect. The Wednesday before the report came out, Dayton Campbell said that no worry on yourself, the report soon come. At that time, nobody had an idea when the report was coming. Nobody knew, because it has been in transit for quite a while. Well, here say it come, well, here say it come. Dayton Campbell said that Wednesday, boop, Thursday, words came, report dropped. When Nationwide got wind of what was in the report, and they reported it, right? Because I think they reported it in two different tranches. You know, probably they get some information and get better information afterward. When they called Dayton Campbell, you know, to discuss it on the radio, Dayton Campbell's response was, he don't know how a radio station would get the report. I don't believe what Nationwide is saying. He must see the report first. Because apparently what Nationwide was telling him was different from what he knew. So when him finally see the report, his argument now become how the government leaked the report to a connected radio station, right? And as a matter of fact, the Wednesday when he spoke, you know, or was it the Thursday, he said that he is going to conference with the report in hand, because they expected that they would have called Parliament from the recess to table the report. It never happened. So it put them in a position where they had to reassert and come again. Speech of your right overnight and all them something there. Because it wobbled them wheel. Right? And if you realize, the conference never have no substance, you know. Never had no substance. It was more like something that was happening in an ad hoc way. Because I was so surprised when me see them draft Porsche, and when they parade the 21 women that were supposed to be running in the next election, their presentation was based on Porsche. Someone said, wait, look like Porsche come back to come run. You understand? And then what I realize is that them still never have anything substantial if it's about Porsche. They were relying on, I'm afraid of no boy, no girl, no here. And I say, this party lost its way.
When I come to the moment, the ladies today, make sure you talk in that conversation too.
Yeah, man. But just point out some things. You understand? I'll show you some things.
Sir, was Carla Watt one of the 21 women who was going to run? Carla Watt.
I don't recall.
Okay.
I don't recall. But I'm going to show you another thing we're going to the conference. What we deem as an atrocity. They recognize 3 comrades that passed away. Yeah? And they never mentioned Melissa Silveira. Never mentioned Melissa Silveira. And what was also noticeably absent is a greeting or a speech from PJ Patterson. We know the portion now in our position to do that because we know the situation. But we don't hear nothing from PJ. The only thing I saw of PJ Patterson at the conference was a video where he was standing on what appeared to be a balcony in an orange shirt, looked like an orange linen shirt, the type like where Bobby Montague normally wear, long sleeve, standing on a balcony, looking up at the drone with a shot with his fist in the air. That's it. That is it. And we get to understand that the reason why is because PJ is still upset over the murder and cover-up of Melissa Silveira. Yeah, man. So this week here now, we're going to get a lot of things. A lot of things. You see, the police, they will turn up at the Prime Minister gate. I believe that's the tip of the iceberg. Because when Mark Golding said the laborize them now get up so easy, right? We have to get wicked pan them. And other words to that effect. Them serious and gentle people, I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Them plan them thing and time them thing in a way that said the Integrity Commission report would have assisted them in a them prowess, but it basically fall flat. Because a lot of missteps, and we're going to hear more about that, what those things do. A lot of missteps are the part of the investigation.
Give me a second, then, Michael. Let me say this. Just hold your point. And this is very serious.
Me finish.
This is very serious. And I am telling Jamaicans no. Jamaica is heading back to the 1980s and brace yourself. There will be civil war in Jamaica because 70s. There will be civil war in Jamaica and it is brewing. We not really see it. It's in our background right now, but we are going to start to feel it now.
Well, and there will be an attempt. There will be an attempt. But trust me, brother. It's not going to happen.
DUJON, yeah. You see, the thing is, are we a government? No. And the police force have gotten more professional for the past couple of years. And they are trying their best to do an honorable job. And I'm sure they will not allow anything like thing to spiral out of control. But DUJON, I'll support you in the warning. Labour right now go sit down and make PNP run our Prime Minister out of office. It's not going to happen.
And part of the reason why it won't happen is the IC is also trying to corrupt the police force by summoning them about illicit enrichment. The entire hierarchy of the police force was summoned already just a couple of weeks ago because they said to the Red Christian his band of thieves they must shut them out because they won't come forward with the report and not the report, the statement and the shooting of that.
That was when the commissioner,
right,
the retired Justice Panton,
right,
said that the police, how come them not get nothing from the police?
And the police said we're not getting anything from you either.
Fitzbailey outlined steps that were taken when they dispatched a number of senior police officers to go talk to the man, to get information in an investigation, and he flatly refused. So because of the edge on them face now, a number of senior policemen get notice about them integrity filing.
30 of them to be exact.
There you go.
And this is the kind of thing. You understand? We not to make these things 9-day wonder. We need to speak to it every day. The Integrity Commission is corrupt. The Integrity
Commission, they are compromised.
They are corrupt. They need to come prove themselves they're not corrupt. The Integrity Commission is corrupt. The Integrity Commission, maybe not all of the commissioners, but they have key members in the Integrity Commission that is colluding with the PNP. You have people in the Integrity Commission leaking information to the PNP.
They are in bed with
You have people in the Integrity Commission. Because I tell you already, when PNP in opposition, they use the allegation of corruption to win election. They have done it 3 times. Right? And they were trying to come use the allegation of corruption this time. And the big cudgel that they had, the big kukumaka stick that they have is the Integrity Commission. And the Integrity Commission have discredited themselves, and the Jamaica people need to make them know that they are corrupt. They have lost the trust of the Jamaican people. And if you take with themselves, they need to make Mr. Evans come tell the police where the money come from, where them robbed from him, what was the money about.
And why he refused to give a statement?
Yes, because until him tell them, we go and believe, and we can't believe anything. And me personally believe, that money was money coming from people who want them to take certain position against the JLP and the leader of the JLP.
I believe that I'm going to call a conference
until Evans can come and tell the Jamaica people where that the money come from and what it was about.
When they call a conference the day before.
We go and believe that was pure. That was we are going to believe it. And until him present the answer and present the facts, people are going to believe anything. And we are going to believe, say, right now, it's pure money bribing the commissioners to take a stand against the Prime Minister.
And that's why the next one come up about ask the government, because him knows that them get the money. Man, only them give money if you do what them do.
Let me say
all
something.
And everything where to go down, and them plan it.
Let me say something.
Them plan it.
Hold on, man. The Prime Minister is Minister of Defense, along with Horace Strong, the Minister of Security. And Mr. Chuck, Minister of Justice, must come together now, right? And give the directive to whoever needs to get that directive to investigate that brother. He's not that powerful, and this is Jamaica, and he's not leading Jamaica. See? So we need to give that directive that he must be investigated for that money, and he have to answer a question then. Full stop.
But I don't know why the police background, I don't know why the police background.
But hold on, hey, DUJON. You see now that's what see. The intention and the Integrity Commission right now, before me that's allowed to make them do them work, alright, we see what them up to. Now we have the evidence to see what them up to. Now is the time we have to really do what we have to do. Because this maybe Andrew is today. But what about our next Prime Minister down the road tomorrow? These people will under the same thing and maybe worse.
You have to be careful, guys.
We need to fix the problem from now.
You have to be careful if we start to use the political directorate to order investigation into anybody.
No, but they are doing that already in a chat.
They are bad presidents.
No, you have to be careful, because if you do that, then you're opening up yourself to political interference into it.
And that is true. That is true. It's right now. Right now.
What we have to do is to call on the... No. But what you have to do is to call on the Oversight Committee of Parliament, which involves both members of the JLP, to examine the act that governs them. Remember that in previous sittings, both JLP and PNP at one point were united in the call for the Integrity Commission to go. And for some reason, because the Prime Minister's statutory declaration was still hanging in the balance, they did not go that route. Because if you did that at the time, you would have been seen as trying to stop an investigation or interrupt or interfere with an investigation. So at that point, it was the right decision for the committee to dissolve it. We know that the report has been finalized and the report has been tabled. I think it's a perfect opportunity for the JLP and the PNP in that oversight committee that covers oversight to now meet quickly and look at the laws. The Prime Minister called for it in his statement. And I think it's a good time for us now to examine it. Now that the thing has been tabled, It has come out, and I think we are missing a very important point. The final page of the report, there are two reports in front of Parliament now. One from the Integrity Commission. Well, the Integrity Commission has two sections reporting on. The reporting on the investigation, and the conclusion is that it would have been referred for prosecution. The standard protocol is that it goes to the Director of Corruption Prosecution. She analyzed it, and her final report is that there's nothing in the report that warrants the Prime Minister being prosecuted. And that is the point that we need to hammer home to the Jamaican people. I think a lot of persons out here are discussing this matter, but we are not telling the Jamaican people that the actual report that the IC took 3 years to put together came out, and their Director of Prosecution, their Director of Corruption Prosecution says there's nothing in this report that warrants the Prime Minister getting prosecuted. And that is where the matter dies. Because
Tell me something, Papa.
yes,
The Integrity Commission expect public officials to make statutory declaration.
yes.
Does the commissioner make statutory declaration?
We've been calling
to
for that
who?
for years. Not that we can say. I don't know.
Who
And
do they
nobody
make the
will-
declaration to?
I don't know. I have not heard of them making that. We've been asking for that for the longest while as social media people. We have not heard anything on that.
Parliament must summon them to Parliament, and Mr. Evans must give an account as to where the money, where it was robbed from him, where it came from.
I want to make one brief point here because I want to know this. Wouldn't it be a crime for an integrity commission, a man that holds the office of integrity commission, as an investigator, as a scrutineer, to be hiding information about he being shot and robbed? Why is he? Shouldn't that be a crime within itself as an integrity commissioner?
Hiding it is not the crime, brother. Having that amount of cash by you is questionable.
No, you can have up to $1 million, but you have to have reason to have it. And
How much in there?
Where it come from and all these things. That's
How
how
much in
we
there?
know it.
They say it was 750,000,
That's what they say.
right? But I hear say that monthly thing. I hear say that monthly thing to the point where somebody could have run a program and the man, them plan him, and I was able to go rob him.
Even if it was $150, why are you refusing to give a statement? That within itself is a crime.
Yeah, yes, we need to find out who them people must answer to. If it's Parliament must call them in.
Mr.
And
Francis,
they must tell us what that money was about.
Listen, man, the moment they refuse to get a statement,
let me ask this. Let me ask you, Mr. Francis. Hold on, Rusty. Let me ask you, Mr. Francis. All right, like we not become a seat happening. So like the Parliament, you think like you write a letter to all 5 at the committee, make them have to appear to the Parliament, because the last time they bid, I think some of them never got us. I think I just Great Christian alone. I said name alone did go at the time. So they never get a fruitful conversation from the IC.
Yeah, I know they were requested to come to Parliament. And I remember Warmington was there very aggressive, asking some tough questions.
Yeah, so like,
we need more of that.
okay. Integrity Commission run like a free will business. Like they're not accountable to nobody. And that must not be allowed to happen.
Yeah, we need fear from them.
Never be allowed to happen. These people are
We need fear from them.
these integrity commission people are acting as if they are a law to themselves and they're not answer to nobody. You see the
By the way,
the Prime
be
Minister
advised.
asked them to come to Parliament already and they did not turn up.
Be advised that Greg Christie's contract will be up for expiration, not renewal. Up for expiration shortly.
Next year, I think all of them, I think next year, June. I think sometime next year, June, all them contracts supposed to up next year, June. We need
That would be good.
people who independently.
If they are term limited, that would be good.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
would be
see them,
good. But in the meantime, we need to put them on a leash.
Darling, I don't know about term limit, but let me tell you something, man.
These pit bulls must be put on. No, the witch hunter on a hound.
All they have to do is do a performance audit. Do a performance audit. Because, I mean, they have been less than frugal in them operation. Do a performance audit and replace them because on that basis. Because we don't get value for money. How much money they spend to get a forensic investigator here from overseas?
34 million.
And then now, you want to talk about, say, you want submit to FID when you have no jurisdiction to investigate that. You don't have no jurisdiction to do that either.
And gentlemen, look, you know that you see that move? That move, you know, is designed to keep the matter on the table. They want the fire to keep burning under that matter. They don't want to put it to rest. And why they don't want to put it to rest? They want to use the allegation of corruption to derail the government. That is what they want to do.
Full of that with me. I mean, I tell you, anybody they pay them, they use any means necessary because they use any means necessary now to get rid of it. See? And we cannot continue to talk about we got this and we got that. If they go wrong, we go to hell. That's the war that we have to fight now.
Hey, Dujon, you know what go on? You know what the match idea now do? Because them know say next year when the contract come again, they not have no contract, they not have no work, you know. So what the match I do now is damage the prime minister or damage the party to make the people them go against the party, voting Marky British, and when they vote in Marky British, then contract renew. You understand? So that is their plan what them have right now. And we see it with our clear eyes. Because I just say everything what them do now is coordinated. Why now? It's so long they take this. Because listen to this, if you investigate a person for 3 years, no matter how long, whatever it is, you are digging up, you must find what you need to hear. And if you find what you are finding, and the people say, listen, we're not going to charge the Prime Minister right now. Mr. Ima do anything wrong with him account. And you still decided, say, boy, me a press on with this because here go, me a try make the FID and make this and make the tax because you want to get something out of it. What is the real goal of you? The real goal of you is to make sure your contract signed back when the PMP win, if them win. That's word speaking. So that is their plan. Their plan is to try and damage this party as much as possible so they can maybe get an opportunity for their contract re-signed back because I really don't contract them a fight for. For them contract them a fight for. Fight to get back the contract.
I have a question. I have something to ask. May I go ahead?
Yes,
the fact that they want the FID to investigate, and you know the FID comes under the Ministry of Finance. Why would they send it to the FID? And you know it is the Prime Minister's administration. So is it that they want the PM to step aside because they're going to say, hold on, no.
They didn't, and that's the first who must acknowledge. They cannot.
No, but they want it to go to the FID.
No, Philippian. The question is.
No. The thing is, what I want to find out is it that they're going to say, okay, we're going to send it to the TAJ and the FID or whatever, and then it's going to be a conflict of interest because it's the PM administration and he has to step aside or whatever and resign or whatever.
Stepping aside for nothing. The thing, Philippian, is that they want to keep this thing in the spotlight, in the public spotlight. That's all they're trying to do. Keep the thing in the public spotlight. And they want to put that issue. They want we to keep talking about it, and they want this cloud of doubt. That's all they want. Is a cloud of doubt hanging over the government and the Prime Minister. Yes?
Let's let people know that the matter went to the tax administration before because you know his report said the Prime Minister filed a nil finding
Yeah.
with
I
tax
want to
administration.
I want to speak to that, Michael.
When
here's
you
the thing.
file a nil finding,
Hold on
you
there,
have to-
hold on there. Don't move from this. Jamaica people need to understand that nil filing is enough business in operation. And there's a lot of in and outflow of money. And the business not make no profit. The business might very well be operating at a loss. But then there might not be any profit. So if you don't make any profit, you can file a nil filing. Some of the biggest corporations around the globe, years upon years, them no make no profit. And years upon years, them no pay no tax. So if the Prime Minister have two companies that him operating and no tax no pay, and no crime no commit. You only pay tax. You only pay tax when you make a profit on your operations.
Yeah, but what I said, Darlan, is that when he submitted that nil finding, it would have been accompanied by an audited financial statement. And if there was something in there where would have raised a red flag, or the red flag what they must suggest, the tax administration is empowered to embark on their own investigation along that line. And they didn't. So why you gonna say they go back there so now? It can't.
Yeah, man, all they want to do rake up. They just want to rake up crap. Right? If you can't find nothing, at least the tent will surround it. And it support their agenda. Their agenda is to create a cloud of doubt. That is all. Just creating the cloud of doubt and they win. They would have achieved the objectives.
Let me ask a question, please. One question. So the commissioner, the integrity commissioner, are the group of them. No, none of them never have no idea. The report they cannot be sent to the FID or TAJ.
They know, but the thing is, General, it's a good question, but here is the problem, guys. Excuse me. I think we're still of the view that the Integrity Commission really intend on getting the thing investigated.
I am not of that view, Chapa. You know how much better.
I'm not saying you are now. I'm just saying a lot of people will walk away with that interpretation. But the truth is, the Integrity Commission
asked of himself by saying, referring it to FID, because he of all person should know that it cannot be referred there. So I'm doing no job description.
So here's it. So as Darlan put it a while ago, the premier goal and objective is to keep the thing in the spotlight. You notice how we're there for hours this morning? And that we take up a significant part of it.
Do you stand that idea of him trying to sell it to FID? You should fire that immediately. You don't know your job.
What I'm saying to you is that what they have asked is that the government, the parliament, must refer the matter. That is what they are doing. You know. They are instructing the parliament to refer the matter.
I'm going to ask you something now, Chopper. That makes any kind of sense.
And the parliament has no such authority.
The parliament does have the authority, but here's the problem. It is a conflicted thinking to believe that the parliament could refer such a matter that really doesn't need any referral.
But according to the president of the Senate with a lawyer, he said the parliament has no such authority.
Never said the parliament. Him say the Integrity Commission don't have such authority. If say nothing to tell about God sent to the FID and all of these things.
All right, but the thing is, they don't want it. They don't want the truth. These people don't want the truth, you know. Unless they find something incriminating, they won't be happy, and they will take what's the next best thing. They are there digging around, hoping to find something incriminating. They can't seem to find anything incriminating. So what they want to do is to continue to dig in. And they want to maintain. They don't want the sky to become blue. They want it to be cloudy, a cloud of doubt. hanging over
Anybody,
the government, hanging over the prime minister, so that they
anybody
can
out there,
say, then that can
anybody
always
out there in
use
the public,
the argument about things corrupt. Them can
anybody out
always
there in
use
the
the
public,
allegation
see?
of corruption to
Hold on,
support their
Mr.
cause.
Darling. Anybody out there in the public, we have anything incriminating against any member of Integrity Commission, and send it come, we send it a road. We are war to the government. I want them stay there.
Repeat it. Repeat.
And
Repeat it.
it's not just that we want them to stay there. There's a reason we want them to stay there, right? Because we want the continued development, right? For the economy to, yes, that is what we want, not the corrupt PMP of the 90s.
We never see this enough. I mean, like, what we see.
Dujan, repeat the call again, man. A good call.
Say, anybody out there in the public, we have anything incriminating against any member of Integrity Commission, we no send it come and we pay for it too. We will buy it from you. And we will send it a road. And we are war for the government and our party. We are war for the very soul of our nation.
There you have it.
I can humbly say that the PNP party is failing miserably. And they want to pull down the Jamaica Labour Party, but it's not going to happen. We are going to stand our ground with our Prime Minister. We are going to make sure that what happened in the 70s, the 90s, the 80s, it will never happen again. They will never happen.
It's in the 80s. Well, not until 1983.
Hello,
Right,
good morning.
October.
Hello, good
Not
morning.
happen.
Not cutting you, mama. Not cutting you. Dojan, big up yourself. Father Rusty, big up everybody for the platform. What I'm trying to say, if anybody have that information about that commission, trust me, I will pay for that too. Dojan, I really talk to me. You know how long we up on your platform and listen to you from morning. Everybody, trust me. Dojan, do it again, brother. I respect me out because I'm there at work right now. I can't spend no more time, but still I listen while I'm working. So respect for the whole like labor them here, brother. Respect.
Manners. Yes, go ahead, Mr. Dolan. Where did that say?
No, I think okay. Yeah, man. The thing is, we need to do some opposition research for everybody, man, including the commissioner them. They lacking integrity commissioner them. We need to do some opposition research on them and find out where them really are. What are they about? What are they about? What they come to carry water for the PNP?
About 2 years now, me a beat down.
Yes, you see, Greg Christine, from when me know say him done integrity. I don't know if you remember Sandal White House. Sandal White House, the government is supposed to build that hotel. And the going rate for hotel of that size and class was $70 million. And the Sandal White House run into about 120 or 140 million US dollar. You're talking about hotels of that nature being built for 70 million US dollar.
Darling.
And Sandal White House was overrun to the tune of at least it came to about 120 million. So there was overrun of about 50 million US dollar.
Darling.
And Greg Christie went and investigated that. And then he came back and said the Jamaica people got value for money. With a 50 million overrun. And Sandal White House, after the people them take it up, remember Albert Stewart had to sue them because them never finish on time. And then when them go in there, the plumbing and all them things, the electrical connections were not proper. Right? But Greg Christie come and say, the Sandal White House thing, overrun by 50 million US dollar, and the Jamaica people had value for money.
Darlan, that money was what was used by PJ to beat Labour Party. That then though. Vin Lawrence, overrun the project them, and hand the money to PJ. Go and go win your election.
Chiding the Prime Minister for how he behaved, how he conducted himself. This, listeners, draws a line on how powerful this Office of Integrity Commission is. It can be a stalking horse in your life. It is perhaps why members of Parliament in this ruling party are so afraid to speak out in defense of their leader. Because the specter of the Integrity Commission, you know, you get that knock on the door, and when you open the door, you see Mr. Death with the hood and the sickle on the stick. Come for your bones, come for your body. The way
Anyhow, Jenko people, I have to run now, but we have to keep up the fight. And Dujon, I want to big you up because I follow you from the other day and realize the good work we are doing, brother. You really have put in the time, man. Bless up yourself and continue with the good work, yeah? All right, people, you all have a good day, but the fight continues.
Yeah, we can't lay down and make them walk over. You're crazy.
Who was bringing that comment there from my guy there Nationwide? It's finished. The comment that the guy from Nationwide was making, was it ended?
You know, say, I mean, I don't know if I will meet that play. I meet that play. I don't know if I meet that play. Because I listen that while ago.
What full argument the man I make, man?
Yeah, man, because the man I say, boy, that a Georgia attack. The man I say, Stevens should come like him. Should be nice for the Prime Minister and ring it.
Yeah, man.
Against the Prime Minister.
That's why we need to get all the opposition research on him. We need to know.
That is it.
We need to know every time. We need to know every time him girl backs him down.
We need to know how Greg Christie accounts stay. We need to investigate him. Yeah? That we need to do right now. Know what Greg Christie and all of them to that matter bank account look like.
The message must go out loud and clear that we're not going to sit there and make them dig up.
Listen this now. Listen, I make your ear. Come down there for everybody ear too. Oh shit, top pitch.
above findings and recommendations of this report cannot mean that as Prime Minister and head of government, are maintained, and that he bears in mind and acts according to established public virtues which have been in existence since time immemorial and which have been succinctly encapsulated in the Nolan principles of public life. The import of Nolan principles is that those who hold public office should embody the virtues of selflessness, integrity, objectivity, accountability, openness, honesty, and leadership. This, of course, is not to question Mr. Holness's commitment to the virtues aforementioned, except to say that a number of the findings of this report are antithetical to those virtues. No, antithetical means directly opposed, contrasted, mutually incompatible. So let's do like they taught us in primary school when you find a big word and you substitute it for the definition or for synonyms. And you dip it into the sentence and read it to have a fuller understanding. The import of the Nolan principles is that those who hold high office, public office, should embody the virtues of selflessness, integrity, objectivity, accountability, openness, honesty, and leadership. This, of course, is not to question Mr. Holness's commitment to the virtues aforementioned, except to say that a number of the findings of this report are directly opposed, are contrasted, are mutually incompatible to those virtues. Why would Mr. Stevenson, in a decent way, cuss off the Prime Minister in this manner? What about the interaction between the Prime Minister and Mr. Stevenson at those interviews at the Integrity Commission or in the exchange of letters would cause him to speak the most senior and powerful office holder in this manner? In my view, this statement, this declaration, is dripping in venom. Those who advance to a level where you can be rude in a very nice way, that those who understand what you're doing are even more incensed about how you've coined what you say. They wouldn't have felt the same way if you had said it in the, as we say, Racha way. You have said, Mr. Stevenson, that where the virtues of selflessness, integrity, objectivity, accountability, openness, honesty, and leadership are concerned, the Prime Minister has fallen short. His conduct over the course of the investigation are antithetical to those virtues. Even as you say that this, of course, is not to question his commitment to the virtues. So that makes it even worse in my view, because you've acknowledged that he is committed to them, but his behavior, his conduct can't rise to match his commitment. What is it that happened in those interactions that you felt strongly enough about the things that happened in those interactions to make it a matter of public record that you believe that where the virtues of selflessness, integrity, objectivity, accountability, openness, honesty, and leadership are concerned, the Prime Minister's conduct over the course of the investigation directly opposed to those virtues, mutually incompatible with those virtues, fell short of those virtues. So anybody with sense reading this must leave feeling that, no man, the Prime Minister's behavior must have been reprehensible. It's not a passing thing. And it's almost as if Mr. Stevenson twisting the knife, hiding the Prime Minister for how he behaved, how he conducted himself. This, listeners, draws a line on how powerful this Office of Integrity Commission is. It can be a stalking horse in your life. It is perhaps why members of Parliament in this ruling party are so afraid to speak out in defense of their leader. Because the specter of the Integrity Commission, you know, you get that knock on the door, and when you open the door, you see Mr. Death with the hood and the sickle on the stick. Come for your bones, come for your body. The way that they say the Prime Minister behaved over the course of the investigation is fuel for those who would say that the Prime Minister has a lot to hide, has hid a lot, has many questions to answer, and that he's not fit for office. That's what the effect of this statement, in my view, translates to. And I'd like to be a fly on the wall for those interactions, to make Mr. Stevenson so bold as to put this piece in the report for posterity. When we're dead, and those who come after, they'll find this, and they'll say, my gosh, what kind of Prime Minister did we have at that time?
All right. I hope Andrew was there kicking ass and telling him about him parts. I never
But
come like no lamb to the slaughter.
pretty much George I tell us say this man here. After him I say the statement first of all him I say like him I say everything did or the prime minister come the prime minister wait that's it now. I'm a brain freeze panning. The prime minister give him everything we want. But him like him didn't want the prime minister to kiss him on the jaw too. And because the prime minister like give him a kiss on the jaw, if he next come out go like kiss him on the jaw. You understand me?
Him just want muddy up the him just want to tarnish the prime
That's
minister.
easy. The
Him just
alien
want to
man say
tarnish the
like him
prime
push
minister. Him want muddy up the thing. And
yeah.
even though them no have no evidence, them can't find nothing. Them want to say the absence of evidence don't mean nothing. You're still not worthy. And it is all part of them agenda to hound him out of office, accusing him of doing things that is not proper.
Because me tell you again, the end goal of this is him get just like how Chief Curry get promised by Mark Golin, him get promised by Mark Golin too. Say, hey, listen now, if you don't do everything in your power to make you get in a power, guess what? You're gonna make sure so your job secure. And me I tell you so that is the work and that is the pay where them gonna get. Because remember this is that PMP, you know, and like nobody asks my PMP now. We know him a PMP. So if you think they're gonna do, they're gonna make sure same party, the party where him preferred.
Yes.
To be there. Because
am I clear the way for them?
Yes, that is it. Mark Golding, him theme leader, right? Of questionable account, like more by the man business that over there. They also man living at the man that all of these things and them not think.
You see how quick he was certified?
Exactly. Why they not dig deep in whatever they give them.
The man basically said, my poor me nah nothing ya. But me a leader, I want party, I want to become prime minister. Okay, stamp certified. Run through boss.
Yes. Darlan. You see, that is, as I said, this is the strategy, you know, they know exactly what they're doing.
Of course. And that's why we have to stand up for it, because we understand it.
That is it.
And that's why we must find out what that money was for. Evans needs to come to Jamaica people and tell us why the man then come rob him. He need to come to the Jamaica people and tell us how much month of $750,000 he was getting.
Him get, yes.
And what was the money for? How much work I was paying with it? In my brown envelope for pass it out, paying worker. We need to see that.
Exactly. Hey, there that.
We need to demand that him come talk.
You know how ironic it is. Listen this now. How Julian Robinson know say something damaging gonna come towards the Prime Minister and election of go call soon.
By the same man.
It's the same PNP boy there.
They were all colluding.
That is it.
Me no election call no December. Nah, call no December. Nah,
No,
it no matter, because even if they find a prime minister with whatever they want to find him with, if I'm your last man out there demonstrate, no election not called before it's time. Make them wait.
And next year election are called. So they can't stay there. And next year election are called. We can't tell them. They have to come in them A game because we coming in ours. This time it not work, you know. The 1989 situation now go work. We know that. So
listen, hold on. Let me tell you now. Hello. This morning somebody, I know this not go like this, but this morning somebody come and to me and say, oh, the Prime Minister can't explain whatever, how much money, whatever. And then the person go, when I explain, the person go tell me, say me must be objective. You know, and I did not like it because like the person shut me down. Right now, I cut up and I want to send the person a long message and I soon do it. you
No.
know.
You don't
But
have to do that, man. Oh, yes, sir. Just send the message in our way where you teach a person. Don't they don't forget it. Because sometimes sometimes I feel like more
yeah,
we
me I
don't
got
come to the
yeah,
phone.
is me,
We
me I
don't
got
come to
is
the
a
phone with
teaching
the line.
moment. It will be a teaching moment,
Hey, Philippians, sometimes
right?
when they start, I feel like me I just jump to the phone and jump down the line, you know. I swear. That's how I feel sometimes. Come here and say,
And
I'm
the
not
thing
time.
is,
Trustee.
the thing is, I said to the person the other day, I said, what do you think about what happened at the conference? And the person was like, oh, she didn't like it and whatever. Then this morning she's going to tell me that an attendant, somebody working on kit, say, oh, it's a public gathering, whatever.
Yeah, man.
But
Them
I
always
don't get to
expose
respond to our
them
me
corruption.
not get to respond to our all no, because me want to tell her that two attendant in my office who are PMP tell me say me fi unalive because me a support a criminal prime minister earlier this year. Me not get to tell her them something there, and me go send it in a long message. And me go tell her so that me start with Andrew House and know them a come with this allegation of corruption again. Me go send one long message, right? And me go tell her how them do it to all of the leaders prior to this and all of that. Me go fix up one nice paragraph or two and send it.
Then great.
Because
What we need to
me
do?
not like
What we
nobody
need to
come to me. Because me I come
what
back for
we need to
them.
do, Philippian? This is Missing National Integrity Action run out last night on all angles. And we
Yeah,
need
I heard of that one. And the thing
yeah.
is,
We need to
yeah, go
silence them.
ahead.
We need to say we don't want to hear from you till you pronounce on cartel at the PNP conference. We don't want to
Exactly,
hear
because
from
them
you.
never run out.
You don't have anything to say to us until you can make a pronouncement on cartel, a convicted murderer, appearing at the PNP conference. And that they must talk about.
Not just him, Garland, but also
We need to silence them.
not just him, but the clown one who went into to the courtroom and jumped up on the court benches, the one who disrespected the DPP, and the same clown one who jump up and run through the toll booth. He's the one who also brought money there, mostly $2 million. And then I mentioned that this morning on the live, and I mentioned the money that was donated to Manlin 89 when Skendian said, oh, this is what I think of Siaga government in a them conference. So them always accept money from criminals.
No, that's them regular stuff, man. But you know me, I said, Mr. Dylan, me personally, me know, you see the office of the Integrity Commission, me know against it. You see the human rights people, man, those people, me know against them office, you know, but only thing me I say, you have to be a person who balance. It cannot be a situation only when time one side is in power, we hear your voice loud. We need to hear a balance, and then Jamaican people would definitely take you guys serious. So we are not, Jamaica Labour Party is not against the IC, or we are not against these people. We are against the people who are leading and then biased towards
Yes, right.
the
Good
government.
morning, people. Yeah, can I say something? Good morning, people.
Let me say something real quick. It's not the going cartel or go at them conference, you know. He's sharing the podium, and at the same time, they must separate themselves from him. Because the people and people in the world are look into that particular thing. They might try to distract the people from it. They realize say it just a fade. It just a fade because them are come and attack and knock with this thing here about this IC business, because them want people for, not to talk about where them display Sunday. Them want people.
No, but they were okay. Right. So them only carry on them on the platform, right? But nobody is talking about Mark Golding's policy or anything, because they never really come with nothing new and nothing that the Prime Minister is already doing.
About that
and you're supposed to be talking about what is this man coming. Instead, he pulled a stunt by colluding with the IC. It's always this thing that they're going back for, and historically, this is what they do. They trick people to gain power.
Exact. Me say John was time. Me say Jamaican people. Me don't know. Me don't know
Good
what, but them
morning.
easily forget things. You know,
Good
Jamaican
morning,
people. Me
people.
say
Good
me come
morning.
over Instagram. I beat them. Even the boy was set up in babe mother and the little pit in life. Come and nah let it go. Me a rub them over there. Them a come in my DM and do the same thing. After I rub them in my DM, I make sure post it. Pa my thing and say, listen, I affiliate myself with PMP. I fuck who don't know. You hear that? Any PMP friend when I have people who I know and grow with. You hear that? So now come for me. Oh, come
Morning, ladies. Ladies and gentlemen. Morning. Good morning.
Them dirty over pink wall. Yeah, go ahead, DJ.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Mr. Good morning. Dean. Good morning, sir. Dean? Anyway, here I say, I have named the matter to Dean, because Dean is a man who knows how to rate him since I used to rate. I'm big him up all the while, because all the way I labor right.
You look like same no there the phone.
Yeah, but you might be.
Yeah, I'm there.
You listen to me, general. I know some rate you, don't it?
Yeah,
labor right. When you beat them, but so you hear me, I say, brother, you have to be consistent, you hear me? No, but it's not at a time when you feel good this man, I want to ease up and leave PMP. We're not that, not a wobbling thing now go on. Yes, but I know say you're PMP, and you're not an undecided voter, we have beat you. Because what your body big up and you beat, then this man you come like a wobble, like you want to serve for people and talk about it. PMP now not change, my brother. No wobbling thing now go on.
No, you're going
on this man.
No, hold up. Here go on. When me that say is sin, me now big up my PMP. Learn this.
No, me not say I big up the PMP. Listen to me, say, brother. Just make me call. Just listen. He's a man who love your advice, you know. Well, just listen. I go jump over and work me there. I'm not saying this long. I just me say come over out of the box. When me I say why they beat them, but I beat. I say you're not skin up time now. So if I know you're PMP and you're undecided and a PMP, you say we don't know skin up thing with nobody. Because they know what they do. You see, they're not ease up the prime minister, so pay foolishness them go on. A wicked time now, we're not playing ease up on no PMP. So when them hear you feel good this man, I go up a mood thing, you feel, no, that's how it go. Consistency we are dealing with, my brother. That me have to say to you. And big up everybody on the panel, just like a few words I have to say to you, my boss. No wobbling thing, no for go on now. And no play time, because PMP not skin up. And we worse than our play. Mr. Della, big up yourself, sir.
All right.
Yes,
All right,
DJ.
DJ.
Let me explain something to you, though.
Anyway, I'll have a jump out pretty soon too. But the people, we need to understand what's at play here, right? It's the only game in town for PNP is to make the government look corrupt. And like I've always said, the allegation of corruption is what they use when they are in opposition. And we not to know them playbook and make them play it for we.
Morning. Me have 2 minutes more and say something real quick, please. More and big up all on the labor right we are fight here. Me have big on up 100%. But me ask, where's the Governor General? Where's the Governor General in all this? That's all me ask now. Where's the Governor General in all this?
Governor General can't have no role in it.
No, man, him have a say. You see where the country.
No. Him can't, I'm not saying. Him have to act on the advice of Prime Minister or the leader of the opposition.
I remember back in the days when we have glass poll and him see things that get serious in our country. Him get up and him want the two prime ministers at the time to desist from what is going on.
You mean Floridel?
Yes, I remember that.
That was 76 and into 1980, yeah. But,
yeah,
but we not reached that yet. We not reached that yet. And the governor, Governor General don't have to weigh in yet.
We not wait for the figure. We not go to something now wait Madam City. No. One behaviors and it's propaganda because these things lead up to violence and crime. Bless.
Yeah, man, take care. But the Governor General, it can't weigh in yet. Him can advise the Prime Minister and thing. Remember say Governor General basically a figurehead, What we need to do is to we need to make it be clear to IC. So we're not going to sit down idly by and allow them to destroy our leader. Simple as that. We need to make it loud and clear to them. So them come with them little bullshit thing and them little argument, them little theory, them little this, them little that. We're not going to sit down idly by and make them run roughshod over the leader. Right? I mean, don't care if other people don't want to come out and fight. What are we avant-garde from 1918 now? We're not afraid to fight. Because if we did sit down and just take bullshit from PNP, what are we doing here communists already? What are we? Because they did plan for it. Them send boy go to Cuba, go learn to come back, come deal with it. You understand me? And Michael Manley, who him the one, the slightest little excuse to declare another state of emergency. Because that's what Green Bay was all about. Laying the ground, the foundation for another state of emergency. And him there with Eddie, and him there, and all Eddie, I beg him and them, hold it, bear it, suck it up. Hold it, bear it, suck it, because that's all. And even with Eddie, the mighty Eddie, I beg and I plea, I want man to hold it and suck it up. When them cross the line, when they go burn up the old people them, then the response came. I'm sure that them never love it. So we need to fight the fight. And we need to make the IC understand. So we're not going to sit down and make them own the Prime Minister out of office. Now going to make them own him out of office. You understand? Man, where I get money and I want to tell the police where you get it from. Man, we get robbed and get shot and I want to cooperate with police. And you want to come own the Prime Minister out of office. Eh? Greg Christie, when man get shot, come ask the government. Greg Christie, who, when after the corruption prosecutor said there's nothing here to charge, go and tweet about the Prime Minister will be charged. You think you need magnifying glass to know say you guys are trying engineer on our own outcome? Huh? People were knowing that parish council election soon come out with report. Come with report timing, a time report to coincide with the election period. Huh? We have to sit down and take that. We're supposed to know what they're about and say, no, you're not going to work around here. It's not going to work around here. And take that and shove it somewhere, but not around here. It's not going to work around here. I mean, we are too much of goody two shoes. Goody two shoes. Good boys come last. Let me know. We're not going to sit down and take no blow from PNP. We're not going to make them make up no lie and no story. They have been doing that. May I tell you, said it's the part where we are now with like 1972. 72, Michael Manley come with him the two missing school lie. And 9.5 million was used to build out the school structure in Jamaica. Expand teachers college, right? Build principal cottage, build cottage for teachers in the rural schools them, like Grangeville and so on. 9.5 million, money well spent building Jamaica education infrastructure to where it is today. But nevertheless, Michael, them come, 2 schools missing, corruption. And when them had the DeCasta report, all DeCasta could have come up with is that one little man who knows when contractor get paid, send go beg them a money. And to them, that was corruption. Right? And at the same time, them come with Claudius Henry, a convicted traitor. A man was sentenced to 10 years in prison. Him did 7 months come out. And then he came out and became Michael Mann, the biggest advisor. Right? Advised him to call Sheriff Fierro, call Michael Joshua, tell Michael to go can the Jamaica people with the rather correction and all them stuff there. And them end up and win 72. And after them win 72, within 2 years, they mash up the country. Mash up the country. People going to even get food for buy. And now they want to come back to the same playbook. They want to come use another convicted murderer now. To hype with. They are embracing a convicted murderer. Right? Want use that to hype to get popularity. And at the same time, using the allegation of corruption. Corruption allegation, because that's all they do when they're in opposition. Corruption allegation. As if them not thief. As if them not give away the country resource. Right? Them not give a JPS. When they could have get 260 million feet, then take 201. Right? Where the other 50 million there? Who get it? How that split up? Where was Stevenson? Where was Stevenson when he to go investigate that?
PJ took it.
Me not say it. Me no know.
Me they say it.
But me just want to know where then go give away JPS and we don't have struggle after you pay for light and power to windows. Right? Because them quick figure up liquidate. And glad when I say, oh, you must whatever the term them use. Right? And them do it and give to sell the company to a bankrupt entity, Mirant. Right? $201 million. And within 4 years, they'll be able to sell that this year and come $800 million. $800 million. And they did not even do no improvement. Because all the improvement they said they were going to do, they did not do it. What they mean of your fact, whatever system them put in during their time was used, refurbished part them use. Use and refurbish. Right? Them put in. Although the agreement was that they should put in like all expand Borg plant and all them things. Use and refurbish part them use. And then we'll be able to turn around and sell it to the plant. So 800 million. You buy it 4 years ago for 201 million. And then you could have sell it here. Where do those gains come from? Because the thing was gross land value in the first place. Right? Why was it so gross land value? Which government gross land value the JPS and Gateway? And that is corruption. That is what is robbing the Jamaica people of them bread. You understand? And that comrade should go look about. And if you leave the Prime Minister alone, you know, man, we have built the country, build years, do all kind of things. I don't give a shit if you want to take something. You might build too. We getting value for money. You understand? But they need to understand, so them not go on the mouth. Them not go on the mouth. We are going to have people, there will be people on the ground who will mobilize. And I'm going to make sure so them know the mouth office.
Boy, I'm not people need to see so much me gone in info time. Info on the panel live. Info live, guys. So check and see if info live. Me there clean up my place for a morning. And I realize. Somebody check and tell me if info gone live. Or if info in this alive. Normally with info that in live. Alright. Mr. Dolan, everybody. I'm gonna end my live and everybody go over info media. See?
Yeah man, good show. And try and get those information that you have.
Manners and respect to everybody.
Opposition research.
Yeah man, never seek them. Oh, classic as if stay up on the live, guys. We must have to run the live.
Oh, where we go?
I will stay.
I stepped away.
Anyway, I have to jump off anyway.
All right. Go ahead, Mr. Dolan. Big up yourself. Now we just go by info, yeah, man. I'm not going to buy info. Come phone and charge too. See?
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Big up on yourself.